Hello, and welcome back to Daily Dose of Space. Today, we're not talking about rockets, planets, or distant galaxies. We're talking about something much closer to home, the human body. Humans evolved under very specific conditions. One gravity, one atmosphere, one magnetic field, one planet that quietly protects life in ways we rarely notice. The moment we leave Earth for long periods of time, those protections disappear. So today's question is simple but uncomfortable. What actually limits how long a human can live in space? Not in theory, not in science fiction, but based on what modern biology and physics already tell us. Radiation, damage that never stops accumulating. On Earth, radiation is mostly invisible to us. Our atmosphere and magnetic field absorb the vast majority of harmful cosmic and solar radiation before it ever reaches the ground. In space, that shield is gone. Outside Earth's magnetic field, astronauts are exposed to a constant stream of high-energy particles. These particles pass through spacecraft walls, through human tissue, and even through DNA itself. Each interaction increases the chance of mutations inside cells. What makes radiation especially dangerous is that its effects are cumulative. The body has repair mechanisms, but they are not perfect. Over time, damage builds up faster than it can be repaired. This increases the risk of cancer, but it also affects the nervous system, blood-forming organs, and even cognitive function. Some studies suggest long-term exposure may accelerate processes similar to aging at the cellular level. On missions lasting a few months, the risk is considered manageable. On missions lasting years, especially beyond Earth's magnetic field, radiation becomes one of the primary factors limiting human lifespan. Microgravity and systemic physical decline. Gravity is a constant force shaping human biology. Bones stay strong because they support weight. Muscles remain powerful because they work against resistance. The cardiovascular system evolved to move blood upward against gravity. In microgravity, all of this changes. Bones begin to lose density because they no longer experience mechanical stress. Muscles weaken despite intense daily exercise. The heart adapts to pumping blood in a low-resistance environment, slowly changing its structure. Over time, these changes affect balance, coordination, and overall physical resilience. Astronauts returning to Earth often need weeks or months to recover basic physical functions. Some effects may never fully reverse. The longer the exposure, the more severe the consequences. A human body living in microgravity for years would likely experience accelerated physical decline, increasing vulnerability to injury and illness. This places a practical limit on how long humans can remain in space without artificial gravity systems, which are still experimental and unproven at scale. The immune system under constant stress. One of the less visible effects of spaceflight is its impact on the immune system. Studies have shown that immune responses weaken in microgravity. Some viruses that remain dormant on Earth can reactivate in astronauts during missions. Wound healing slows. Infections become harder to fight. Stress plays a major role here. The body interprets spaceflight as a prolonged stress condition. Hormonal changes alter immune regulation, while disrupted sleep cycles further weaken defenses. On Earth, medical care is always available. In deep space, even a relatively minor infection could become dangerous if it cannot be treated properly. Over long durations, immune suppression becomes another factor that limits how long humans can safely survive beyond Earth. Psychology, cognition, and mental endurance. Human lifespan is not limited only by physical health. Mental endurance plays a crucial role. Long-duration space missions involve isolation, confinement, and extreme dependence on technology. There is no natural environment, no spontaneous social contact, and no easy escape from stress. Communication delays increase with distance, removing the sense of immediate connection to Earth. Over time, this can affect mood, decision-making, memory, and emotional regulation. Research from space simulations and extreme environments on Earth shows that prolonged isolation can lead to cognitive fatigue and reduced problem-solving ability. These effects directly impact survival in high-risk environments. A human mind under continuous psychological strain becomes another limiting factor in long-term space habitation. Aging, cellular damage, and biological limits. At the deepest level, space accelerates processes that resemble aging. Radiation damages DNA. Microgravity alters cellular signaling. Stress hormones remain elevated. Repair mechanisms become less efficient. Telomeres, which protect chromosomes, appear to change in unusual ways during spaceflight. Some effects reverse after returning to Earth, others do not. The human body evolved to operate within narrow environmental limits. Outside those limits, biological systems slowly lose stability. Even with advanced medicine, there appears to be a hard biological ceiling on how long humans can remain healthy in space. The limit on human lifespan in space is not a single factor. It is the combined effect of radiation, microgravity, immune suppression, psychological stress, and cellular damage. Space does not instantly kill humans. It slowly pushes the body beyond what evolution prepared it for. Understanding these limits is not pessimism. It is realism, and realism is what allows progress to happen safely.